Determination of unknown resistance by using meter bridge. So in the diagram, a meter bridge wire made of constant 10 is stretched between the 2 points A and C by using two copper strips 1 and 2 on a horizontal wooden board, and E be the EMF of the driving battery and K is the key. Let AC be a meter bridge wire. AC be a meter bridge wire which is stretched between the copper strips 1 and 2 between the copper strips 1 and 2 between the two copper strips in the diagram 1 and 2, L-shaped copper strip 1 and 2 on a horizontal wooden board. The length of the meter bridge varies 1 meter. These are the two copper strips 1 and 2 in the diagram. AC be the meter bridge wire which is stretched between the two copper strips 1 and 2 on a horizontal wooden board. AC be a meter bridge wire of length 1 meter which is stretched between the two copper strips 1 and 2 on a on a horizontal wooden board. And this is another copper strip 3, another copper strip which is denoted by 3, another copper strip 3 is fitted on the wooden board in order to provide two gaps in the strips on the wooden board. Another copper strip 3 is fitted on the wooden board in order to provide two gaps in the strips. In order to provide two gaps between the strips 1 and 3 and 2 and 3. Between the strips 1 and 3 and 2 and 3, or 3 and 2. 3 and 2 copper strips. So there are two gaps between 1 and 3 copper strip and 3 and 2 copper strip. And on the first gap, an adjustable resistance capital R is connected. Capital R is the adjustable resistance which is connected between the gap of copper strip 1 and 3, and unknown resistance S is also connected in the gap between the two copper strips 3 and 2. An adjustable resistance box whose resistance can be changed, adjustable known resistance box. An adjustable known resistance box R and unknown resistance S are connected are connected across the two gaps between the copper strips 1 and 3 and 3 and 2 respectively. A galvanometer G along with a jockey J is connected to the point B of the copper strip 3. So in the diagram, this is the sliding clip jockey J. A galvanometer G along with the jockey is connected to the terminal D of the copper strip 3, and jockey can be slided between the 2 points A and C of the meter bridge wire. A galvanometer G along with a jockey J is connected to the terminal or point D of the copper strip 3, to the point D on the copper strip 3 fitted on the horizontal wooden board on the copper strip 3. The galvanometer J along with the jockey J is connected to the point D on the copper strip 3. Now the jockey J is touched with the point B of meter bridge wire at a length L from the end A in the diagram, and the length of the remaining portion BC is 100 minus L. When the jockey J is pressed at the point B of the meter bridge wire AC, galvanometer shows no deflection and balance condition is obtained. Now the value of the resistance box, the value of resistance of the adjustable resistance box connected in the gaps between the two copper strips 1 and 3. The value of resistance of the known resistance box capital R connected in the gaps between the two copper strips 1 and 3 is adjusted for obtaining the balance condition of the bridge if the jockey J is placed at the point B, is placed at the point B of the meter bridge wire AC at a distance L from the end A of the meter bridge wire AC, comma, the galvanometer G connected between the two terminals B and D shows no deflection. If the jockey J is placed at the point B of the meter bridge wire AC at a length L from the end A, galvanometer G shows no deflection and the bridge is balanced and the bridge is balanced. And the bridge is balanced. Balanced, not only ed, it should be ced, balanced. Now if we draw a diagram of Wheatstone bridge, that means four resistances form a quadrilateral along with a battery and galvanometer. So ABC is the quadrilateral which is formed by four resistances PQ RS, in which R is the adjustable resistance box and S is the unknown resistance. Here we can it is this part of the resistance, and we can denote this resistance as adjustable resistance box, whose resistance can be changed by removing different plugs. So this is a diagram of Wheatstone bridge, and we can compare this Wheatstone bridge with the meter bridge. This is a Wheatstone bridge. According to Wheatstone bridge principle, according to Wheatstone bridge principle, according to Wheatstone bridge principle, at this balanced condition, at this balanced condition, this balanced condition, P by Q equal R by S. That is, ratio of resistances above the galvanometer will be equal to the ratio of resistances below the galvanometer. In this case, uh, resistance between the 2 points A and B is P. A and B is P. Resistance between the 2 points A and B is P. P is the resistance of the portion AB of the meter bridge wire AC. And the resistance, value of resistance of the portion BC of meter bridge wire is Q. We get P and Q, and the terminal D between A and B, resistance box R is connected, and between the terminal D and C, unknown resistance S is connected. Here S is the, between D and C, unknown resistance S is connected. That's why S is what? Unknown resistance. S is known as unknown resistance, and R is known adjustable resistance box. According to Wheatstone bridge principle, at this balance condition, if we compare this Wheatstone bridge with the meter bridge, then what Q is the resistance which is connected between B and C, and it is also the resistance of the portion BC of meter bridge wire. And here, according to Wheatstone bridge principle, at balance condition, P by Q equal to R by S. P by Q equal to R by S. Because electric potential at the point B and Q will be same. Galvanometer shows no deflection, no current flows through the galvanometer, and P by Q will be equal to R by S. Where P equal lambda dot L, which is the value of resistance of the portion AB of the meter bridge wire at the balance condition. P equal to lambda dot L, which is the resistance of the portion AB of the meter bridge wire AC at the balance condition, and where lambda is the resistance per unit length of the meter bridge wire. P equal to lambda L, which is the resistance of the portion AB of the meter bridge wire AC. Q equal lambda 100 minus L, which is the resistance of the portion BC of the meter bridge wire AC at the balanced condition. Q is the resistance of the portion BC of the meter bridge wire AC meter bridge wire AC at the balance condition. Meter bridge wire AC at the balanced condition. Lambda is the resistance per unit length of the meter bridge wire of length 1 meter. Resistance per unit length of the meter bridge wire AC. So in the diagram, length of the portion BC is 100 minus L. Length of this portion BC is 100 minus L. Therefore, resistance of this portion BC is Q, and Q will be equal 100 minus L into lambda. So we get the resistance of this portion BC, which is Q. Q is the resistance of the portion BC, and Q is equal to 100 minus L into lambda. Therefore, P by Q equal R by S, or comma S is the unknown resistance, that is we have to find S equal Q by P into R. Q by P into R, or S equal 100 minus L, putting the value of the unknown, the resistance Q is 100 minus L into lambda divided by P is L into lambda into R. So finally we get the expression of S as, therefore S equal 100 minus L divided by L, bracket closed, into R. This is the expression of unknown resistance S, which is equal to 100 minus L divided by L into capital R. Hence we can say that knowing the values of the balancing length L of the portion AB of meter bridge wire, and the value of resistance R of the adjustable resistance box, the value of unknown resistance S can be determined.